Hello, I'm Zalmont, and welcome to another episode. This is my YouTube where I play Ark and talk about random stuff. Today's episode, we're talking about random stuff, and today's episode, I might get into hot water. I might. It could happen. I could really easily do a hot take on this one. Why? What is today's episode? Today's episode is discrimination wrong? And unpopular opinion? No. I do not believe discrimination is wrong. I don't. I think there are certain forms of discrimination that are wrong, but even in that, I think people are allowed their preferences. You do you, I do me, and we all live happily ever after. I shouldn't have to force you to my way, and you shouldn't have to force me to your way. You do your thing over there, I do my thing over here, and everybody gets to do what they want, right? That's kind of my take on it. But, discriminating, these days we kind of get into this deal where we kind of act like discrimination is completely wrong. How dare you discriminate at all? But everybody discriminates all the time. Discrimination is just making a decision against something, right? You're judging you're making a judgment call. I'm allowed to discriminate between what is better for me and what is worse for me. You're allowed to do that. And where do I want to go with this? I don't want, because there's a certain topic that I kind of want to go into for the next episode, so I kind of don't want to hit that here. Although here is a similar deal. But yeah, no, I don't think discrimination is wrong. I think discrimination on characteristics that don't make a difference is wrong. But like, I don't think you should judge somebody for their skin color. Though there are times when I understand a person being judged for their culture. But culture isn't skin color. Due to the way people have always been, how we've always been tribal, blah blah blah, and how the interracial relationships are kind of a more of a modern thing, and they're nowadays, for like, I don't care about a person's race, but there was a time where that was a deal where the geography would keep people separate and whatnot, right? Plus, like, there is a deal about feeling like an outsider. Not too many people want to cross that line, right? And you need to cross that line for that interracial relationships to begin in the first. I'm glad that they happen now, but I'm not even sure where I was going here with this, and now I'm worried that I'm going to go into hot water needlessly. Well, not really. I'm kind of taking the popular opinion on that, ain't I? Because I do. I think interracial relationships are fine, entirely. Love who you want to love. Be with who you want to be with. And it should be up to you and that person what kind of a life you want to create. What kind of cultures you want to emulate, right? I don't take up very much from what the culture that I was raised in. I kind of have a tougher attitude, but yeah, you kind of get to decide that yourself, and that's discrimination. That is discrimination. I don't think discrimination itself is wrong. I think we need to put the line in where it actually belongs. For where discrimination is wrong is when you're dealing with characteristics that a person has no control over. You can discriminate against a person for being a thief, but you can't discriminate against a person for being I don't know how I want to phrase this. But yeah, like, you can't, because I don't want to. Yeah, that's the next episode. I don't want to go there. Well, that's the next episode. Next episode is about stereotypes, and there's a reason for stereotypes. And there actually is. But we'll leave this one there. Discrimination is wrong. And I don't think you should say a person is a bad person just because of racism, just because of their race, or like immutable characteristics. That's the word. That's the phrase, isn't it? Immutable characteristics. I think it's actions that should be discriminated on. When somebody proves themselves, but you're still discriminating. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where people don't seem to have that distinction anymore. That and seem to think just discrimination across the board is wrong. And no, discrimination across the board, there's nothing wrong with discrimination itself. It's discrimination on the basis of immutable characteristics that is wrong. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to push this episode out. We'll see how it turns out. I very well could have just done a hot take. I really could have. Well, the thing there is, I want to go. This kind of leads down the hole that I want to go down in the next episode. But yeah, we'll leave it at that because I want to go down that hole in the next one. So if you found yourself enjoying today's episode and you agree that discrimination itself is there's nothing wrong with it, it's discrimination on the basis of immutable characteristics that is, and you can make that difference, leave a like, comment, let me know your thoughts. Am I completely off my rocker? Did I actually do a hot take here? I don't think I did, but like I say, the topic itself does lean itself that way, which is why people tend to not want to talk about it, right? But you got to talk, and you got to be honest about it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content. Leave a like and comment. Let me know your thoughts. Later.